Hello everyone, it's Robin here, and you know, today I just want to have a little fun. And what's more fun than opening a mystery box of pins? How about opening 2 mystery boxes of pins? That's twice the fun, right? Well, today I have 2 sets that I actually really like. I have the 7 Dwarfs Mine Train set, and I have a set of the older Small World pins. Now, you may have seen a video recently where I opened some Small World pins, and they were the brand new Goodbye series. These are the Small World pins that have been in the park for a little while now, and you know, to be honest with you, I think they're still in the park. Now, while I want to say I've never opened these pins, that's sort of true, but I did have a box of these in my advent calendar. So if you watched my videos during Vlogmas, you may have seen 2 of these pins pull out. Let me show you what happened there. So I opened pins in my advent calendar and I put them on this cool canvas, which is another awesome way to display pins, let me tell you that. Now, if you want to display pins on a canvas, you really want to make sure they're there to stay, because once you poke the hole in, the hole will stay. But during Vlogmas, I opened 24 pins and stacked them all in the shape of, well, I think you see it, it's a Christmas tree. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. And I really just kind of like this design, right? So this is a 12 by 12 art canvas. I just got it at Michael's, and you can buy them in sets of 3 or 4, I think, or 2, you know, or maybe individually too. But it's another way to display pins. You can also paint on the canvas, which I had an intention to do that, and you know, never did that, but I just kind of like the clean line of this one. So there's a lot to do with this that maybe we can work on in the future. But I had a set of these Small World pins in my advent calendar, and you can see we opened our little Dutch girl from Holland and our little Russian boy. So we do have those 2 pins, but they're staying on here. So any pins that I open from this set today are going to go in my Small World collection. Let me show you that. So here's the Small World set of pins that I already have. Now, see, you may have seen that a few weeks ago I opened the new Small World Goodbye pins. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I had 4 boxes of those pins and got 8 different pins. It was like the most amazing pin opening I have ever had. So I think it's a 12 pin set, so I really only need 4 more. So we'll be doing that here. You know, in the future, we'll be getting to those pins. But I also have this Doorways to Disney pin that I shared that day. Oh my gosh, this pin is amazing. So it slides over, the door moves open, and there's the hippo. Oh, I love this pin so much. Let me give you a quick close look at this pin. So I really love these Doorways to Disney pins. I'm working on collecting all of them, and I couldn't believe I got a hold of this one, but it is the iconic building that you see at Disneyland, the balloon with the kids slide over, and bam, there's the hippo scene, which is my favorite scene. So there's that, and then these are all of the other cool pins that I got. So I'm really loving the Small World collection, but you know, since I just shared with you that canvas pin board that I have for my advent calendar, let me share with you this pin board that I have. I purchased this from Target, and it comes in a pack of 3, and it's very inexpensive. I think I paid $7.99. So it is a very good way to display pins that, you know, maybe you're working on a collection, or your collection's on, you know, that fit nicely on this size. Sometimes they get swallowed up on those big boards, right? Don't they? So I like to use these. It saves some money, and it just shows the collection really well. It's nice too because there is a back side of black foam, so you could use this side too, which I've done before too. So it is a reversible corkboard for your pins. So that's really fun. So let's get into today's pins. So since we were just talking about Small World, let's start with the Small World pins. So this set is really cute, and again, like, I hadn't really opened them before. I had wanted to open them for a while, but I was reserving 1 box for my advent calendar, and I wanted to make sure I had pins in my advent calendar that I had never pulled before, so I kind of held off. And now we can open them, right? So let me show you this cool box. So it's a Small World after all, and look at how cute the front of this box is in its pastel colors. There's the iconic clock face for Small World, which I love. This is an 8-pin collection, and it is of the children around the world, you know, in their doll forms, obviously. I think it's just adorable. We have our Russia boy and our Dutch girl right at the top. Now, while I have those on my advent calendar, I do want to keep them there because I like that design. So any of these pins, that I get today would be amazing. But we have India represented, Mexico, Japan, the islands are represented here. We have America, always the cowboy, and we have that clock face, which I would love to get that pin. So what's nice about opening fairly new boxes is that really any of the pins will work in a collection because I won't get any doubles, you know, that would matter for me. So let's just see what we can get. I really want that clock face though, I will tell you that. I really do want that clock face. So there will be 2 pins in this box and they are blind bag. Let me set that there. Sometimes they're easy to rip, sometimes a little harder. You know, I'm just gonna use my scissors today. The plastic's a bit thick. So our first pin, the boy from India. Now these are really cute pins. Now I'm wondering, and I think they do because it has that same pastel colors on the front. I'm wondering if they're all the same color palette. So we'll see when we start opening the rest of the pins. But they're various shades of blues and pinks, but this is a beautiful pin. Let me show you up close. So here's our boy from India, very happy because he's dancing. But see, there is the different shades of blue all throughout this pin and white and pink. So these are really pretty pins. The back of the pin has 1 pin post. They're not overly large pins, but I mean, they're not really tiny, but they only need 1 pin post. It's a silver background and you can see the Mickey waffling very clearly going across the back. Super cute pin. So I'm interested in seeing the next pin because I didn't take note of that on the back of the box, if their coloring is all going to be somewhat similar. So let's check this out. Let's see what we have as the next pin. So let's snip this off. And our next pin is, well, we have Mexico represented and all of a sudden we have in pastel form a burst of color. So here we have some of those, you know, golden yellow tones and the pink scene's a bit, no, it's the same pink I think. It's just that when you put it next to the golden tones, it just seems more vibrant. He's really cute because it has the blues they use in him are more on the darker teal side or turquoise because that would be from Mexico. Super cute. Let me show you this pin. So here's our boy from Mexico and look at how much more vibrant his colors are, yet they're still the same pastel. Let me put you up next to here. Look. So they're still the same color palettes, but they just use the darker versions of the colors. Really cute together, right? He's super fun with his sombrero. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. He is super cute. Now, you know, in Epcot, in the World Showcase, the Mexico Pavilion is one of my favorite pavilions to visit. It is so interesting because it's all inside and it's all dark like it's evening time, and it has one of the best rides ever, you know, the Grand Fiesta. But I think they're changing that ride. Well, it was the Three Caballeros. I think they're turning it into a Coco ride. Saddens my heart a bit, but I get it because Coco is a very big part of Mexico, which is also another good film. But you know, we're getting way off track here and we have another box. So let's see what else we get in this box. Okay, so we're still looking for that sun. That's the one I really want. Oh my gosh, I love that iconic symbol. So here's 2 more pins. I don't know, I can't tell. So we're gonna cut this plastic and see who else we get. Now we're saying no doubles, right? Okay, so we have, oh no, we have Mexico. See, twice the fun. So here you get another chance to look at this cutie, right? He is really rather cute. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have a pin for my trader board, which that's always good too, right? Because you know me, I love pin trading. Okay, now, let's see, if this is an India boy, that means I had double boxes, and I don't mind getting doubles so much, but I really don't want a double box because that's not much fun, is it, right? Okay, let's see what we have in here. Uh-oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, we have the sun. Oh my gosh, look at him. Oh, I love this iconic face of the small world. Oh yeah, he's super cute. Check this out. So the design of this face is amazing. And you know, Mary Blair designed the Small World ride, and you can see a lot of her design elements if you go into the Contemporary Hotel because there's a big mural there with Mary Blair designs on it. But this clock face, I love this. And you know, it's just geometric shapes is all it is with these little, you know, twirly deals on them. Such a super cute pin. Now, usually though, the clock face is all white and silver and gold, which, you know, I'm kind of a purist that way. I love that. But with this set, I guess they put it all in these color tones, but I don't know, do they ever put color on there? I know in Disneyland, you know, where It's a Small World ride is like a spectacle. It's a huge building all its own. They do deck it out for Christmas, but they just really put a hat on him. I don't think they really paint it again, but I think this was designed this way because of the rest of the set. Either way, I'm excited. Okay, so that wasn't fun. I also now have Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Now, I know it's not really Mine Train, it's just the Seven Dwarfs, but what's fun is the design is very Mine Train-y, right? Well, let me show you the box first and then I'll show you what I mean. So it's the Seven Dwarfs Mystery Collection, and look at their little house. The front of this box is cute because it just has the dwarfs in front of their house. I love the Seven Dwarfs, and I do have a bit of a collection of the Seven Dwarfs going on. It's just a little collection. It's not a huge collection, but I love it. Now this is a, how many pin collection do you think it is? Well, it's 7, of course, because it's the Seven Dwarfs. And see, they're all in their Mine Train cars. Isn't that unique? I love this. It's very creative. So I really do like this set, and I've opened it before, but you know what? This isn't even the best part. The best part is those mine trains. They connect together. What? It's amazing. It's a fun set. Let me show you up close who I have, and you can kind of see how they connect. So you can see right off the bat, I have Doc, and I have Happy, and have Sleepy, who is my favorite dwarf of all, and they all connect together. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, I love this set. So I have 2 boxes of the Seven Dwarfs, and hopefully, okay, I only need 4 more dwarfs, so maybe I'll get 4 of them. I mean, I could possibly do it, right? But let's see who we get to see if we can add to our board. My intention is, I want to get all of them, and then I want to make a display just for them. I think that would look really cool, right? Oh my gosh. So there's 2 pens in here, and let me get my scissors. And so I have, I'm looking again, so I have Doc, and I have Happy, and I have Sleepy, so I need Grumpy and Dopey and Sneezy and Bashful. So hopefully one of them are in this bag. He's stuck. See, there's lots of extra pins on here. There we go. Oh my gosh, I can't get him out. And we have another Happy. Well, you can't be too sad when you have Happy around, right? Let me give you a close look at these pins and you can see how they connect together. So look at Happy, just sitting on his jewels. Oh my gosh, he looks so excited. Look at the detail though in these mine trains. Isn't that amazing? You can see the woodwork going on in there. There's a lantern on the front, but you can see this hook here hooks into this part there on the next pin. Isn't that crazy? So there's 2 pin posts. You can see the waffling, the Mickey head waffling going clearly across the back, a silver background, but that's how they connect together to make quite the display. Okay, so I do have a double here, but I have 3 more pins, so let's get on with it and see who else we get. Happy's pretty cute though, right? Who's your favorite dwarf? Mine's Sleepy, because that is just goals for me, right? So our next dwarf is Sneezy. Now let me give you a close look at him, because if you look at him a little bit, he kind of looks like he might be sleepy. Now I'm going to tell you this. There are those 3 dwarfs. Bashful and Happy, and sometimes Sneezy, not always, but Bashful and Happy together, oh my, if you see them by themselves, sometimes it's hard to tell which one's which unless they're right next to each other, because they have very similar faces. But the way they put Sneezy on here looks like he's sleeping. But I know he's Sneezy because I looked at the back of the box, and when you connect them all together, he's clearly not sleepy and he is Sneezy. So sometimes you need the rest of the dwarfs to tell, but let me give you a close look at this pin. So here's Sneezy, and what it looks like he's doing is he's sneezing, and that is the force that's pushing this mine train. At least in my mind, that's what's happening. But he looks pretty happy on his jewels, right? Oh my gosh, look at all those jewels he has. And again, the same detail going on. And here's his hook, and there's his ring back there. Look at that. So that's very cool. So I have another dwarf to add to my train. So that's pretty awesome. So we'll do that afterwards because first we have to open this box. Ugh. Mystery pins unboxings are just fun, right? I have fun with them. I hope you guys do too because I certainly am having the time of my life here. Little mysteries, little packages of fun in every one. See, right now, these could be anything, right? I love that part. I love that mystery part. Okay, so let's see who we get. Let's hope for a new one because I'm trying to make that train. Boom. Oh, it's Bashful. He's adorable. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. Let me give you a close look at him. Look at how adorable Bashful is. Oh my gosh, you always want to take care of the bashful ones, don't you? He is super sweet, sitting on his jewels. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. So what's interesting about Bashful is he has his hook, but he doesn't have a ring because Bashful is the end of the train. So that makes sense, right? That we have to kind of lead Bashful on. So he is the last part of our train. So that's pretty cool that we got him. It's kind of like a puzzle, right? So Bashful, you are adorable. So I have the end of the train. That's awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, we have one more. So I need Dopey and Grumpy. Okay, those are actually probably two of the more popular dwarfs. The ones you always hear about, right, is Dopey and Grumpy. If there's going to be merchandise for the 7 dwarfs, it's usually Dopey or Grumpy, right? So let's see who we get here. So it is, oh wow, we got Grumpy. Oh my gosh, we did really well. Look at how cute he is. Okay, I have an affection for Grumpy too. He's adorable. Look at this pin. Look at Grumpy eyeing that jewel. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So you can see he's a little different because he has the hook, but he has that ring, you know, unlike Bashful, who only had the hook. So he goes in the center of the train. But look at him. Oh my gosh, and his jewels, what is that? It's like a pinky purpley, is it amethyst? I don't know, I think amethyst is darker purple. But whatever it is, they're definitely jewels. Grumpy or not, he is super adorable. Am I right? I think I am. Let me show you how these hook together. So let's take the Bashful pin and let's switch them aside. Let me put them out close to you so you can see how they hook together. So I have Grumpy here and Bashful here, and it just hooks in like that. Look at that. Then they can travel together. Super fun. So these will look really nice on the pin board. Let's put them on there to see what they look like. So here's who I have already for the 7 Dwarfs Mine Train. I moved them down because I know I needed more space to make my train for sure. But we have Duck and we have Happy and we have Sleepy. But let's show you how they get added in. So I have Sneezy here. So you hook the hook into the ring and then you just poke it in, and there you have it. Let me show you up close how that works. So here's our mine train here, and I'm gonna take Grumpy, and I'm gonna hook the hook in first, and then press the pin into the board, just like that. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. Let me put Bashful in. Oh, he's adorable. He's adorable. There we go. So I think of the 7 Dwarfs, how can you choose, okay? But I think Bashful, because he's so different, he's the end of the train. So I have a front of the train and I have an end of the train. And now all I need is Dopey. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get that pin. So let's see, oh, out of the Small World set, I'm really pretty happy about getting this clock face, but you know, I like these other pins too. This Mexico boy's cute. See, I'm saying I like all the pins because that's me. I just like all the pins. How about you? So what was your favorite today? Have you collected any of these 7 Dwarfs pins? Or have you collected any of the Small World set? Let me know down below what you think of these collections and what your favorites are, because I would love to hear from you. So I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun today, and if you haven't had a chance to do, I hope you consider subscribing. I would love to have you as part of my Disney family. And you might want to hit that notification bell too, because it will alert you anytime I post a video, so you won't miss out on all this pin fun. Anyway, I hope you are having just a magical day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.